नमस्ते सर्वेभ्यः। प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्बा त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः। प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः। पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। गीताशास्त्रमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् विष्णोः पदमवाप्नोति भयशोकविवर्जितः। गीताध्ययनशीलस्य प्राणायामपरस्य च नैव सन्ति हि पापानि पूर्वजन्मकृतानि च। मलनिर्मोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृद्गीताम्भसि स्नानं संसारमलनाशनम्। गीतासु गीता कर्तव्या किमन्यैः शास्त्रविस्तरैः या स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्माद्विनिसृता। भारतामृतसर्वस्वं विष्णोर्वक्त्राद्विनिसृतम्। गीता गङ्गोदकं पीत्वा पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। एकं शास्त्रं देवकीपुत्रगीतमेको देवो देवकीपुत्र एव। एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा। शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणीन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं च यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवनारायण नमोऽस्तु ते। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतिस्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। अस्तु, गतसप्ताहे समासपुस्तके मयूरव्यंसकादिः इति वयं पठितवन्तः। अनन्तरं गीताप्रवेशपुस्तके कर्मधारयसमासः पठनीयम्। So basically for the Mayuravyamsakadihi, this is a group of samasas irregularly formed. And when we say that they are irregularly formed, they do not follow any particular Paniniya Sutra as per the Samasa rules. So such words are all grouped under this and they are named as Mayura Vyamsakadihi. Okay, so we covered this in the last week. Just I'm going over it simply. So avihita lakshanah tatpurushah mayuravyamsakadishu drashtavyah iti kashikayam abhihitam. Okay, so avihita lakshana. So vihita lakshanah nasti means we cannot find a rule for this kind of tatpurusha samasa in any of the Paniniya sutras. So such kind of samasas are grouped under this category. Samasa vidhayakena samanya niyamena yat siddham na bhavati tat mayuravyamsakadigane patitam. Samasa vidhayakena. So as per the samasa rules and niyamena, samanya niyamena, and the general rules of a samasa, those which do not fall under that category are grouped under mayuravyamsakadigane. Okay. So that is about that section. So let us move on to the Karmadharaya Samasa in the Geetha Pravesha Pustakam. Karmadharaya Samasa. Etani Vakyani Parishilayata. Bhande Ushnodakam Asti. Atra Tankana Dosham Asti. Ushnokadam iti Dattam Asti. Ushnodakam is the word. Meghashyamah Sri Krishnaha Sarvesham Priyaha. Purushasimhaha Chandrasekhara Ajadaha Deshaya Pranan Arpitavan. Vidyadhanam Sarvadhana Pradhanam iti Vachanam Prasiddham. Himalaya Parvataha Bharatasya Uttara Bhage Virajate. एतेषु वाक्येषु स्थूलाक्षरैः मुद्रितानां समस्तपदानां विग्रहवाक्यम् इदं भवति. So Ushnodakam, Ushnam Udakam, Ushnodakam. Atra विशेषण पूर्वपद कर्मधारय समासः भवति. मेघः इव श्यामः, मेघश्यामः. So dark like the cloud. Shyamah ityukte neelah or kalah. So meghah iva shyamah. Upamana purvapada karmadharaya. Atra meghah iti upamanam asti. Purvapade asti. Ataha upamana purvapada karmadharaya samasa. Purushaha simhaha iva. Purusha simhaha. Atra simhaha iti upamanam asti. Uttarapade asti. Ataha uttarapada उपमाना उत्तरपद कर्मधारय समासः भवति. विद्या एव धनं, विद्याधनम्. अत्र अवधारणा पूर्वपद कर्मधारय समासः. वयं पूर्वं पठितवन्तः किम्? अवधारणा पूर्वपद, संभावना पूर्वपद अपि विशेषणा पूर्वपद कर्मधारय समासस्य विशेषरूपाणि इति. हिमालयः इति पर्वतः इति संभावना पूर्वपद कर्मधारय समासः. So we have studied earlier that avadharana purvapada and sambhavana purvapada are also a kind of visheshana purvapada karmadharaya samasa. Etani sarvani api karmadharaya samasasya udaharanani. Karmadharaya samasah tatpurusha samasasya bhedah. Karmadharaya samase पूर्वपदम् उत्तरपदं च अपि प्रथमा विभक्त्यन्तं भवति. कर्मधारय समास भेदाः. विशेषण पूर्वपद कर्मधारयः उष्ण, शीत, दीर्घ, ह्रस्व, श्वेत, कृष्णादयः शब्दाः विशेषणानि भवन्ति इति वयं जानीमः. यत्र पूर्वपदं विशेषणं भवति, उत्तरपदं तु विशेष्यं भवति एव. Saha Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharaya. So, where the Purvapadam is a Visheshana and the Uttarapadam is the Visheshya, the noun that the adjective is qualifying, then that Samasa Padam will be Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharaya Samasa. Udaharanani Dirgha Rajjuhu, Dirgha Rajjuhu, Unnataha Parvataha, Unnata Parvataha, Sadhuhu Purushaha, साधु पुरुषः, क्रूरः जन्तुः, क्रूर जन्तुः. एतानि सर्वाणि विशेषण पूर्वपद कर्मधारय समास उदाहरणानि. उपमान पूर्वपदः कर्मधारयः. चन्द्रादयः शब्दाः उपमानत्वेन प्रसिद्धाः. यत्र पूर्वपदम् उपमानं भवति सः उपमान पूर्वपदः कर्मधारयः. यथा चन्द्रः इव मनोहरः, चन्द्रमनोहरः. अरविन्दम् इव सुन्दरम्, अरविन्दसुन्दरम्. कुसुमम् इव कोमलम्, कुसुमकोमलम्. मेघः इव श्यामः, मेघश्यामः. सो एतानि सर्वाणि उपमान पूर्वपद कर्मधारय समासस्य उदाहरणानि. किन्तु अत्र उपमानं साधारणलक्षणं मध्ये समासः भवति. चन्द्रः इति उपमानमस्ति, मनोहरः इति साधारणलक्षणं, सामान्यलक्षणं. सो चन्द्रः इव मनोहरः कः? रामः भवितुमर्हति, कृष्णः भवितुमर्हति, कः अपि भवितुमर्हति खलु. सो अत्र समासम् उपमान साधारणलक्षणं मध्ये भवति. सो पाणिनीयसूत्रं वयं गतसप्ताहे पठितवन्तः समासपुस्तके. उपमानानि सामान्यवचनैः इति पाणिनीयसूत्रम्. As per that sutra, this samasa happens between the upamanam and the sadharana lakshanam. So the upameyam is not mentioned here. So aravindam iva sundaram, aravinda sundaram. So beautiful like the lotus. What is beautiful like the lotus? It can be the face of a girl. It can be the feet of a devi. It can be anything. Beautiful like lotus. It can be anything. So the upameyam is not mentioned here. So we will know that only with context. When this word is used in a sentence, only then we will know which upameyam it is representing. Kusumam iva komalam. Kusuma komalam means delicate like the flower. So what is delicate like a flower? A princess hands, the feet of a princess or a devi or a baby, anything can be delicate. Megha iva shyamaha, megha shyamaha. So dark like the cloud. So it can be Krishna, it can be Rama, it can be Narayana, anything. उपमानोत्तरपदः कर्मधारयः. यत्र उत्तरपदम् उपमानं भवति सः उपमानोत्तरपदः कर्मधारयः. पुरुषः व्याघ्रः इव. पुरुषव्याघ्रः. अत्र व्याघ्रः इति उपमानमस्ति, उत्तरपदे अस्ति, अतः उपमान उत्तरपद कर्मधारय. किन्तु अत्र साधारणलक्षणं न दत्तमस्ति. पुरुषः व्याघ्रः इव. So the man is like the tiger, ferocious like the tiger, or brave like a tiger. We don't know. Narah shardulah iva. Nara shardulah. Purushah rishabah iva. Purusharshabah. Okay, like the bull. So strong like a bull, like furious like the bull. It can be anything. The sadharana dharma is not mentioned here, but it is understood. Usually the general quality of that upamanam is taken. There can be one or two such qualities in each upamanam. Even with Chandra, round like a Chandramukhi, if we say. So he who has the face like that of the Chandra. So here you can take the radiance of Chandra or the roundness of Chandra or the coolness of Chandra or the pleasantness of the Chandra, anything you can take if the Sadharana Dharma is not mentioned. Anantaram. So here this Upamana Uttarapada Karmadharaya Samasa is based on the sutra Upamitam Vyagradhibihi Samanya Prayoge. Okay, that is the Paniniya Sutram for that which we studied in the last class. Anantaram. Avadharana Purvapada Karmadharaya. Yatra Avadharana means Nischayah ityarthaha pratiyate saha Avadharana Purvapada Karmadharayah. Avadharanartham dyotayitum vigrahavakye Purvapadat param eva karaha prayujyate. So to emphasize on a certain quality, we use eva. Okay, and it is that samasa is known as avadharana purvapada karmadharya. Udaharanani kani vidya eva dhanam, vidya dhanam, tapaha eva dhanam, tapo dhanam, guruhu eva devaha, guru devaha, jnanam eva sampattihi, jnana sampattihi. Anantaram. संभावना पूर्वपद कर्मधारय. यत्र पूर्वपदं विशेषणं भवति तच्च संज्ञापदमेव भवति सः संभावना पूर्वपदः कर्मधारयः. अत्र विग्रहवाक्ये पूर्वपदात् परम् इति पदं प्रयुज्यते. अयोध्या इति नगरी, अयोध्या नगरी. दुष्यन्तः इति नृपः, दुष्यन्त नृपः. नारिकेलः इति वृक्षः, नारिकेलवृक्षः. Geetha iti grantha, Geetha grantha. So this is Visheshana Purvapada, a special case of Visheshana Purvapada. And if the Purvapadam specifically mentions a name, an individual, like a Vyakti, then, and the Uttarapadam is a Jati of that Vyakti, then it qualifies as a Sambhavana Purvapada Karmadharaya. Ayodhya iti nagari. There will be so many nagarams, but Ayodhya is a certain nagari. So it is a vyakti, whereas nagari is a jati. Okay. Dushyantaha iti nripaha. Bharata iti deshaha. Okay, like that also we can say. Narikelaha iti vrikshaha. Here, Narikela is not specific to only one tree. There will be again a whole bunch of trees that come under the Narikela category. So such categories are known as Vishesha Jati. Okay. So Vrikshaha is a Jati, general Jati, because all kinds of trees come under the Vriksha Jati. But whereas Narikela, only the coconut trees come under that Jati. So it is a Vishesha Jati. Geetha iti grantaha. Geetha grantaha. So here again, Geetha is a Vyakti, because there are no so many Geetas. There is only one Geetha. So when there is only one such by that name, then we call it as a Vyakti. And the Uttarapadam indicates the Jati to which this Vyakti belongs. Okay. And the Vyakti can also be, the Purvapadam can be either a Vyakti or a Vishesha Jati. Anantaram, Madhyamapadalopi Karmadharayah. Atra Vigrahavakkye Purvapadasya Uttarapadasya cha Madhye Anyadapi Padam Drishyate. Kintu Tat Samastapade Naiva Drishyate. Okay, so between the Purvapada and the Uttarapada, there will be another word, Madhyamapada. But the Samasapada will not have this Madhyamapada. Ataha Madhyamapada Lopi. Iti Samasasya Nama. Chaya Bahulaha Vrikshaha. Chaya Vrikshaha. Dvigunitam Shatam. Dvishatam. Dvyadhikaha Dasha. Dvadasha. So Chaya Bahulaha Vrikshaha means the primary quality of these trees is to give shade. Okay? Plenty of shade. They are known for giving shade. Dvigunitam Shatam. Gunitam means multiplied by 2. 100 multiplied by 2. So Dvishatam. Here Gunitam Madhyamapada Lopi. Dvyadhikaha Dasha. Dvyadhika Dasha. Dvadasha. So Adhika is the Madhyamapada which is not there in the Samastapadam. Yadyapi Visheshanottarapadah Visheshanobhayapadah Mayuravyamsakadihi iti karmadharayasya अन्ये अपि भेदाः सन्ति तथापि ते अत्र न विवृताः विस्तरभयात्. So, Visheshana Uttarapada, Visheshana Ubhayapada and Mayura Vyamsakadihi are not mentioned here, but we have studied them in the Samatha book. Anantaram. Adhastane Koshtake Sthitani Padani Yathodaharanam Yojayata. So, Karmadharaya Samasa Bhedaha is given in one column. Udaharanam is given in the right hand side column. Let us look at the Samasa Padani and then identify the Samasa Nama. Ghanashyamaha. Ghanashyamaha. Shyamaha is black and Ghanaha indicates a cloud. Normally the meaning of Ghana is dense, density. But it also has the meaning of cloud. So, black like the cloud. So, Ghanaha is the Upamana here. So, Upamana Purvapada Karmadharaya Samasa. Sheela Dhanam. Sheelam Eva Dhanam. So, Avadharana. Purvapada Karmadharaya Samasam. Vindhya Parvataha. So, Parvataha is a Jati. Vindhya is a Samnya of a certain mountain. Name of a certain mountain. So, Sambhavana Purvapada Karmadharaya Samasa. Sarvadvarani. Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharaya Samasa. Purusha Vyagraha. Purushaha Vyagraha Iva. Vyagraha is the Upamanam. So, Upamana Uttarapada Karmadharaya Samasa. Deva Brahmanaha. Deva Pujakaha Brahmanaha. A Brahmana who worships Deva. Madhyamapada Lopi. Anantaram. Dvigu Samasaha. So before studying the Dvigu Samasaha in this book, let us study in the Samasa book. Okay. So going to the Samasa book, page number 44, Dvigu Samasaha. Sankhya-vachakam subantena samasyate. Taddittartha-vishaye uttarapade parataha samahare vachyeva. Ataha dvigusamasah tridha bhavati. Taddittartha-dviguhu uttarapada paradviguhu samahara-dviguhu cha iti. So here, before going into this, let us look at the Taddittarthottarapada samahare cha, the Paniniya Sutram, which is given in the footnotes 43. Taddittarthottarapada samahare cha. Okay, so as per this sutra, what it means is a Tatpurusha Samasa can be formed, okay, in the sense of Taddhittartha, or after a Samasa Padam, there is another Padam, Uttara Padam. And also Samaharecha means when an aggregate is being expressed, a collection of things is being expressed. Okay. So a Sankhya Vachaka Padam can join with any of these to form a Samasa, which is known as Tatpurusha. So here the Purva Pada can be either a Sankhya Vachaka Pada or a word which is indicating direction. Okay. And either the Sankhya Vachaka Pada can join with a Taddittartha word or a Uttara Pada or indicating Samahara. Okay, it can be in those three senses. And similarly, a word which is indicating direction can also join with a Taddittartha Padam or a Uttara Padam or a Samahara. Okay, let us see an example for each of these so that it will be clear. Purvasyam shalayam bhavaha. Paurvashalaha. Paurvashalaha. So here the word is indicating a Taddhittartha. Paurvashalaha. Okay. And this Purva means east. Purva means east. So eastern hall. So a hall which is towards the east. Paurva Shalaha. Shalaha. We are talking about a hall. So it is Tatpurusha. Uttarapada Pradhanyata Asti. But where is it? Paurva. And this is not simply a Visheshana. It is a Taddhittartha. So Taddhittartha Tatpurusha Samasa. A Tatpurusha Samasa that has a sense of the Taddhittartha. Anantaram Uttarapade. Purvashala Priyaha. Uttarapada means there is another word coming after the Samasa Padam. So Purvashala Priyaha. Purvashala is a Samasta Padam. Priyaha means liking. Priyaha means to like. So to like the hall that is on the eastern side, we can say. And then Samaharaha. Samaharaha is usually with a Sankhya. Samahara, Tatpurusha Samasa is usually with a Sankhya. Again, even with the Sankhya, it can again be a Taddhitta in the Taddhittartha, in Uttarapada and Samahara. Those are the three categories of a Dvigu. So here we have Taddhittartha, Tatpurusha, Taddhittarthe Tatpurusha, Uttarapade Tatpurusha, Samahare Tatpurusha. But the Samahare Tatpurusha is usually with Sankhya. Okay, and that again is of three kinds. Okay, so the Dvigu is again of three kinds. Dvigu is a kind of Tatpurusha, which again is of three types. One is Tadhittartha Dvigu, Uttarapade Dvigu, Samahara Dvigu. Samahara Dvigu is what we have studied in Kovida. So let us look at Tadhittartha Dvigu. Panchana Pitihi. Okay, and Panchakapala. So here Pancha, basically. Let us look at the examples given here. Tadditartha Dviguhu. Shannam Matrunam Apatyam. Shan Maturaha. Okay. So this is the Tadditartha Dvigu. Shannam Matrunam Apatyam. Shan Maturaha. Dvayoho Matroho Apatyam. Dvai Maturaha. Panchasu Kapaleshu Samskritaha. Panchakapalaha. Okay. So these are in the sense of Tadittartha. Anantaram. Uttarapada Dvigu. So Panchagavaha Dhanam Yasya Saha. Panchagava Dhanaha. So here Panchagava is simply a Dvigu Samasa. Panchagavaha is a Dvigu Samasa. To that, another word is added in the Uttarapada position, Dhanaha. That is why it is called Uttarapada Dvigu. A Dvigu which has another word to its rightmost side. Dashagavaha Dhanam Yasya Saha. Dashagava Dhanaha. Dve ahani priye yasya saha. Dvyahna priyaha. Dvyahna priyaha. Okay. So if you notice, all these are in Bahuvrihi. So Uttarapada Dvigu usually is a part of Bahuvrihi. It is a Bahuvrihi Samasa derived from a Dvigu Samasa. Okay. Pancha Sakhayaha Priyaha Yasya Saha. Pancha Sakha Priyaha. Okay, so he who has 5 friends. He who likes 2 days. Dve ahani priye yasya saha. Dashagavaha dhanam yasya saha. He who has 10 cows as dhanam, as his property. Panchagavaha dhanam yasya saha. He who has 5 cows as his property. Okay, so that is with Uttarapada Dvigu. Anantaram Samahara Dvigu. Panchanam gavam samaharaha. Panchagavam. Panchanam patranam samaharaha. Panchapatram. Trayanam bhuvananam samaharaha. Tribhuvanam. Chaturnam yuganam samaharaha. Chaturyugam. Saptanam ahnam samaharaha. Saptahaha. Okay. So here, let us see what sutras are given. Panchagavam. So here, footnotes 47. But before that, let us see 44 footnotes. Shannam Matrunam Apatyam. 44 footnotes. Look at page number 8 is what is given. Let us see. Let us look at page number 8, what is given. Here also Samahara Dviguhu. Trayanam Lokanam Samaharaha Triloki. Tadhittartha Dviguhu. Shannam Matrunam Apatyam Shan Maturaha. Uttarapada Dviguhu. Panchagavaha Dhanam Yasya Saha. Panchagava Dhanaha. So here, footnotes on the 8th page. Okay. So basically here again a detailed description is given. Dvigu samase purva padam sankhya vachakam eva bhavati. Kintu sankhya purvaha sarvepi na dviguhu. Okay. I'm reading the footnotes on page number 8 of the Samasa book. Footnotes number 7. So Dvigu samase purva padam sankhya vachakam eva bhavati. In a Dvigu samasa, the purva padam is always sankhya vachakam. Kintu Sankhya-purvaha sarve api na dviguhu. Now, all the Samasa padams that have Sankhya in the Purva pada are not dvigu. So, it is not vice versa. Like, say, for example, Panchagavaha yasya saha panchaguhu. Iti bahuvrihihi. He who has 5 cows. Dvaucha dashacha. Dvadasha. Iti dvandvaha. Okay? 2 and then 10. Iti dvandva. Dvandva samasam. Ashtadhika vimshatihi. Ashtavimshatihi. Iti madhyamapadalopi. Karmadharaya samasa. So, in all these also, we have a number in the Purva pada. But not always a samasa padam with a number in the Purva pada can be dvigu. But a dvigu samasa will definitely have a number in the Purva pada. Anantaram. Sankhya Visheshana Purva pada Karmadharayasya Sthane Sanyayamasya Prayogaha. Sankhya Purvapada Karmadharayaha Sanyayameva Bhavati. Yatha Saptarshayaha. Saptarishayaha. Saptarshayaha. Now here for the Saptarshayaha, one second. So here the Saptarishi, how we have to take is as a Sankhya, as a Sanya, Here it is not representing 7 rishis. It is rather than a collection of simply some 7 rishis. This Saptarishi has a significance. Only a certain set of 7 rishis are referred to as a Saptarishayaha. Out of them, even if one is being referred, you will refer to him also as a Saptarishi, meaning that he is one of the Saptarishis. Okay? But here the Saptarishi itself has a significance, not just any 7 collection of 7 rishis. Okay? So that is what is being told here. Sankhya Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharayasya Sthane Sanyayam Asya Prayogaha. Sankhya Purvapada Karmadharayaha Sanyayameva Bhavati. Yatha Saptarishayaha Saptarshayaha Saptarshinam Iyam Sanya. Okay? Visheshana Purvapadaha Karmadharayaha Ayam. Anekavadbhavi Dviguhu Ayam iti kvachit likhyate. Tattu apaniniyam tadrisha dvigoho asambhavat. Okay, so there is another anekavadbhavi dviguhu Ayam iti kvachit likhyate. So by some it is written that this is a different kind of dvigu. Anekavadbhavi means it can give a sense of many. But that is not as per Paniniya Ashtadhyayi, so we cannot take in that sense. Anantaram, footnotes 9. Shan Maturaha iti tadhittantaha shabdaha. Tatra shat shabdasya matru shabdasya cha eva dvigu samasaha. Tadhit pratyayena vina tadhittartha dvigoho sthitihi nasti. Okay, so here it is a dvigu samasa. Why? Because shat shabdasya matra shabdasya. But the tadhittartha dviguhu is because of the pratyaya. Tadhitta pratyaya to that word, to that samasa word. Okay. So tadhittartha dviguhu, tadhitta pratyayena, tadhittartha dviguhu sthitihi nasti. So it cannot exist without the tadhitta pratyaya. Panchagavadhanaha iti bahuvrihihi. Pancha shabda go shabdayoho eva dvigu samasaha. So panchagavaha will be the dvigu samasa. Panchagavadhanaha will be bahuvrihi. And uttarapada dvigoho api bahuvrihim vina sthitihi nasti. So there is no such thing as uttarapada dviguhu without bahuvrihi. Okay? Only after the dvigu samasa padam joins with another word to form a bahuvrihi, only then it will get the status of uttarapada dvigu. So without this bahuvrihi, that uttarapada which forms bahuvrihi, just the panchagavaha itself cannot be a uttarapada dvigu. Okay, only after it forms a bahuvrihi with another word, the Panchagavaha will be referred to as Uttarapada Dvigu. So that is about Dvigu. So now let us come back to read these examples. So that is Uttarapada Dvigu and Samahara Dvigu. Now coming back to the footnotes on page number 45. So we have read the footnotes on page number 8. So here the footnotes 46. Samahara Dviguhu Ekavachanantaha Bhavati. Dvigur Ekavachanam. That is the Paniniya Sutram. Dvigur Ekavachanam. So as per this Paniniya Sutra, Dviguhu Samasaha Ekavachanam Bhavati. Ekasya Vachanam Ekavachanam. Means Ekasya Vachanam means an expression that indicates that oneness is called Ekavachanam. It is not just singular. It indicates that oneness, okay, that collection, that aggregate. Ekasya arthasya vachakaha bhavati ityartaha. Tadanena prakarena Dvigu arthasya ekavat bhavaha vidhiyate Dvigu arthaha ekavat bhavati. Okay, so basically an aggregate. And it will be considered as one unit. So Dvigur Ekavachanam. That is what this Sutram explains. Anantaram. Samahara Dviguhu Ekavachanantaha Bhavati. So the Samahara Dvigu, an aggregate. When an aggregation is taken, then it is taken in a collective sense, and so it is given singular. And even when to this particular Samahara Dvigu, if other suffixes are added, it will still take only the singular tense of those other pratyayas also. Anantaram. Footnote 47. So Dvavimshati Prushte Samasanta Pratyaya Niyamam Pashyantu. So here there is a Niyamam given. Okay, for 47 is Panchagavam. Okay, so here basically on page number 22, what is the Sutra given, the Niyama given is Go Shabdaha. This is regarding the Go Shabdaha because Pancha Gavam is given, right? So look at page number 22, point number 3. Point number 3, Go Shabdaha. Tatpurushante Shruyamanaha Go Shabdaha Tach Pratyayam Prapnoti. Pumlinge Akarantaha Strilinge Ikarantaha Bhavati Ityartaha. So the touch pratyaya will give akaranta for a pumlinga shabda and ikaranta for a strilinga shabda. And that is as per Gorataditta Luki. That is the sutram for that, for this to happen. Okay. So that is what is mentioned. That is why Pancha Gavam, Gava, Akaranta Shabdaha Bhavati, because of the touch pratyaya. Normally Go is not Akaranta, but it gets Akaranta because of the touch pratyaya and because of this sutra. Gora Tadhittaluki. And as per that sutra, Gora Tadhittaluki, Goho, Atadhittaluki, okay, is the Padavibhaga of that sutra. So, Yasmin Tatpurusha Samase Go iti Shabdaha Uttarapada Rupena Vidyate Tatha cha Yatra Tadhitta Pratyayasya Luk na Bhavati Tatra Touch iti Samasanta Pratyayaha Vidhiyate. So, in a Tatpurusha Samasa, if the Go Shabda is in Uttarapada Sthanam, then touch Pratyaya will happen. The second part of the sutra indicates that if there is a tadhitta pratyaya and if the lopa of that pratyaya does not happen, then also the touch pratyaya will happen. Okay. That is the meaning of that particular sutra. So now let us read this Samahara Dvigau Linga Vyavastha. Okay, Samahara Dvigau Linga Vyavastha. We always have this confusion, right? Navaratri, Navaratram, when which form is correct and all this. So let us just take a look at this. Sanapumsakam. What does this Sanapumsakam mean? Yasya ayam ekavat bhavaha vihitaha saha napumsakalingaha bhavati dviguhu dvandvascha. Okay, where there is this ekavat bhava means samahara. So dvigu, samahara dvigu, samahara dvandva. In both of these cases, it will be napumsakam. We know that. We have already studied that in Kovida. Right? Samahara dviguhu napumsakam bhavati. Samahara dvandvaha napumsakam bhavati. Itaretara dvandvaha will not be napumsakam. But samahara dvandvaha will be napumsakam. Dvigu, we only studied samahara dvigu in Kovida. So it is always napumsakam. Sometimes it can be ikaranta, strilinga. That also we have studied. Now let us see. So panchagavam, dashagavam, these are examples of dvigu. For dvandva, panipadam, shirogrivam, these are examples of samahara dvandva. Okay. Now let us also look Dvigoho. There is another sutra called Dvigoho, the main sutra for Dvigu. What does that say? Dvigu sanyakat pratipadikat striyam neep pratyayah bhavati. Okay, so normally for a Dvigu samasa, the pratipadika will get a neep pratyaya, the stri pratyaya. Stri pratyaya means ikaranta. Okay, so dashapuli, panchapuli, okay, like this. But sanapumsakam. Okay, so this dvigoho is an apavada to sanapumsakam. What does sanapumsakam say? Sanapumsakam says samahara dviguhu will be napumsakam. Okay, samahara dviguhu will be napumsakam. But this dvigoho, this sutram is an apavada, means as an exception. It states the exception that the pratipadikam, okay, dvigu sanyakat pratipadikat, the neep pratyayah bhavati. So, if the pratipadikam is an akaranta pratipadikam, if the pratipadikam is a akaranta pratipadikam, the pratipadikam of the dvigu samasa word, okay, if that pratipadikam is akaranta, okay, then it will get the stri pratyaya ikaranta. Otherwise, it will be napumsaka. In that way, we can take. Otherwise, it will be napumsaka. And again, there are so many other exceptions also. So basically, you take it like this. Normally, samahara dvigu will be napumsakam as per the sutra sa napumsakam. Dvigoho is another sutram which states the exception to this sa napumsakam, to the general sutram of the dvigu samasa. And this dvigoho, this sutram says, for a akaranta pratipadika of a dvigu samasa, ikaranta stri pratyayanta will be given. It will get ikaranta stri pratyaya, and it will be a strilinga shabda. Okay, so the Dashapuli, Panchapuli, those are the examples of that. Okay, so let us continue here. So sa napumsakam, samahare dviguhu dvandvaha cha napumsakalingam syat ityarthaha. I'm reading again from the footnotes on page number 45 of the Samasa book. Ataha napumsakata sarvatra prapta. Kintu, so ataha napumsakata sarvatra prapta. So everywhere dvigu, samahara dvigu gets napumsakam. Kintu, look at the second point. Kintu ahashabdaha dvigau pumlingaha syat. Okay, but if there is a ahashabda, ahan shabda, it will get pumlinga in dvigu. Ratrahnaha pumsi. As per that sutra, Ratrahnaha Pumsi. So Ratri and Ahnaha, these two words, when the samasa is formed with these two words, then it will get Pumlinga. Okay. Anantaram. Ratrahnaha Pumsi. Iti sutram atra pramanam. Okay, based on that sutra. Anantaram. Akaranta shabdantaha dviguhu ikaranta strilingaha bhavati. That is as per the Dvigoho sutram, which we discussed earlier. Atra akarantottara pado dviguhu striyam ishtaha iti vartikam. Dvigoho iti sutram cha pramanam. Okay, so as per the sutram Dvigoho and as per the vartikam, akarantottara pado dviguhu striyam ishtaha. As per these two, an akaranta pradipadikam of a dvigu samasa padam will get ikaranta and it will become stri shabda. Kintu ayam niyamaha patradigane pravishtaha ye shabdaha tadantasya vishaye nasti. So then again there is another set of words which are referred to as patradigana. Okay, means patram, bhuvanam, yugam. There are many more words, but these are commonly given. So this set of words, for this set of words, that ikaranta will not apply. Okay, so this sutra dvigoho will not apply for this set of words. So these words will be panchapatram, panchabhuvanam, like that only. Tribhuvanam, like that only it will be. Okay. Patradyantasya na iti vartikam atra pramanam. As per the vartikam patradyantasya na. So as per that vartikam, the patra shabda and all these will not get ikaranta. So they will be just panchapatram and so on. Panchapatram, Chaturyugam, Tribhuvanam, like that only. Okay. Anantaram. Ratri shabdena saha dvigu samase jate ratri shabdaha akarantaha bhavati. Tathapi strilingata nasti. Kintu napumsakata eva. Sankhyapurvam ratram klibam. Iti ganasutram atra pramanam. So this ratri shabda, when it is in a dvigu samasa, means pancharatri, navaratri, the ratri shabda will get akaranta. Okay, the ratri shabda will get akaranta. But still, earlier what did we study? An akaranta pratipadika of a dvigu samasa will get nip pratyaya, the strilinga nip pratyaya. But that does not apply here. It will, the ratri shabda will still be sankhya purvam ratram klibam. Klibam means napumsakam. So a ratri shabda which is preceded by a sankhya will be napumsakam only. It will get akaranta, but it will be napumsakam only. It will not get the strilinga, the ikaranta strilinga. again on page number 22, he's asking us to see the tippani. So touch pratyayantah ahan shabdah pumlingah ratrahnah pumsi napumsakatvam lokat. So as per the ratrahnaha pumsi, the ratri shabda should be pumlingam. But as per usage, napumsakatvam lokat. As per usage, lokat means as per the general usage, it will get napumsakatvam. Okay. Okay. Anantaram. So here again the words continue. Dvayoho ahnoho samaharaha dvayaha dvyaha tisrunam ratrinam samaharaha triratram, because of the ratri shabda triratram. Panchanam ratrinam samaharaha pancharatram, navanam ratrinam samaharaha navaratram, trayanam lokanam samaharaha triloki. Atra ratri shabdam nasti, so triloka is the pratipadikam. So as per the Dvigoho Sutra, Triloki it becomes Panchanam Vatanam Samaharaha Panchavati. So that is about the Dvigu Samasa in the Samasa book. Now let us see what is given in the Geetha Pravesha book under Dvigu Samasa. Etani Vakyani Parishilayata. So we are on Geetha Pravesha book, page number 132, Dvigu Samasaha. Bhagavan Skandaha Shanmaturaha Asti. Idanim Chaitramasasya Pratamaha Saptahaha Pravartamanaha Asti. Satpurushaha Swakaryaihi Tribhuvanam Apitoshayanti. Panchavati Sitaramayoho Priyam Sthanam Asit. So Shanmaturaha. We saw the Vigraha Vakyam for this earlier. Shannam Matrunam Apatyam. Shanmaturaha. Saptahaha. Saptanam ahnam samaharaha. Tribhuvanam. Trayanam bhuvananam samaharaha. Tribhuvanam. The bhuvanam comes under that patradi gana. So that is why the dvigoho, that sutram does not apply here. So it did not get the strilinga. Panchanam Vatanam Samaharaha Panchavati. So here the Dvigoho Sutram applied and it got the Strilinga Nip Pratyaya Ikaranta. Etani Sarvani api Dvigu Samasasya Udaharanani. And why Shanmaturaha is in Pumlinga? Because it is Tadhitartha Dviguhu, it is not Samahara Dvigu. If it is Samahara Dvigu, it will be either Napumsakam or Ikaranta Strilingam. Dvigu Samasaha api Tatpurusha Samasasya Bhedaha. Dvigu Samase Purvapadam Sankhyavachakam Bhavati. Dvigu Samasasya Eteshu Udaharaneshu Uttarapade Vishesham Smarata. Trayanam Lokanam Samaharaha Triloki. Navanam Ratrinam Samaharaha Navaratram. Panchanam Gavam Samaharaha Panchagavam. Okay. Anantaram Nai Samasa. So let us look at the 9 Samasa in the Samasa book first. Okay, page number 46. Page number 46, Nai Samasa. None. Also, it can be pronounced as none, or I got used to it as nine. Nai prabhritayaha. So nai or na subantena samasyate. Okay, it will join with the subanta to form this nai tatpurusha samasa. Na sandehaha, asandehaha. So here we have so here we have the Paniniya Sutra 9. Okay, let us see what that sutra says. 9 or none samarthena subantena saha samasyate tatpurushaha cha bhavati. Okay, it will join with a subanta to form a tatpurusha samasa. So na brahmanaha abrahmanaha, na vrishalaha avrishalaha. Okay, vrishalaha means like a wicked person you can take. So here let us see what examples are given. Na sandehaha asandehaha. So that which is not a doubt, that which is not a sandeha is asandehaha. Na vignaha avignaha. That which is not a vigna is avignaha. Na ashvaha anashvaha. That which is not a horse. Na agamanam anagamanam. So here anagamanam, here here we got an. Okay, anagamanam. Anantaram. Na vivadaha avivadaha, na patuhu apatuhu, na upalabdhihi anupalabdhihi, na panthaha apanthaha leda apatham. Okay, now let us see. Here avignaha, if you take it as that which is not a vigna, okay, then it is avignaha, it is a nai tatpurusha. But if you take it as avidyamanaha vignaha yasmin tat, okay, that which does not have vignam, then that will become a bahuvrihi. Means a karyam which does not have a vignam, okay, or a sankalpaha, or a lakshyam. Any of these, if they have no vigna, if they have, if they were performed or in the course of performing those or achieving those, if there is no vigna, then that karyam is avignaha. In that sense, we can take. Avignamastu ityadau vignanam abhavaha iti vigrahaha arthabhave avyayi bhava arthabhave avyayi bhava samasaha ayam. So if you take this as vignanam abhavaha, then it will become avyayi bhava. If you take it as na vignaha avignaha, it will be tatpurusha. If you take it as avidyamanaha vignaha yasmin tat, that in which there is no avigna, that in which there is no vigna, okay, then it is bahuvri. Avignaha samayaha means the time that is not interrupted with any vignas. In that sense, we can use the bahuvrihi avignaha. Okay, so avignaha can be, the vigraha vakya can be written in such a way that it can be naitat purusha, it can be avyayi bhava, it can be a bahuvrihi. In 3 different ways we can write. So here, so we have seen the naitat purusha sutra. They are asking us to look at page number 18 for some niyamam. Let us see. 51 for asandehaha. 18 page number. Asandehaha. For the nai samase uttarapadam yadi swaradi bhavati tarhi na lope jate akarat pare nudagamaha karaniyaha. So na ishvaraha anishvaraha. Okay, so if the nakara is followed by, the na is followed by a vowel, then the, in place of na, an will come. Nudagamaha happens. So na lopaha bhavati, the nakara of the na lopaha bhavati, anantaram nudagamaha bhavati. So an, after a nudagama happens, so nakara comes and anishwaraha. Otherwise, normally kevalam nakarasya lopaha bhavati. So na dharmaha, nakarasya lopaha anantaram kevalam akaraha asti, so adharmaha. Okay, so that is how that prakriya happens. So that is footnotes 51, the niyamam. Okay, so here there is another na panthaha apanthaha or apatham. Let us look at that. Patho vibhasha, that is the Paniniya Sutram. As per this Sutram, iti sutrena vikalpena samasanta pratyayah bhavati. Vikalpena samasanta pratyayah bhavati. Okay? Patho vibhasha means when the pathin shabda is used in the Uttarapada. Pathin iti shabdaha yasya Uttarapade vidyate tasmat naitat purusha shabdat samasanta pratyayaha vikalpena bhavati. So if the pathin shabda is used in the uttarapada of a nai tatpurusha, not any tatpurusha, of a nai tatpurusha, then the samasanta pratyaya will be added optionally. So when it is added, pratyaye sati apatham. When the samasa pratyaya is added, it will be apatham. Pratyaya abhave apanthaha. If the pratyaya is not added, apanthaha. Because pathin shabda, prathama vibhakti ekavachana roopam is panthaha. So it will become apanthaha. When the samasa pratyaya is not added. When the samasa pratyaya is added, it will become apatham. And it is optional. So rupadvayam bhavati. Avyayat paraha patha shabdaha napumsakam bhavati. So if it comes after an avyayam, then it will become napumsakam. Pataha sankhya vyayadi iti vartikam atra pramanam. As per that vartikam. Okay. So here we have a few other words. Na ekadha, naikadha, na antariyakam, nantariyakam, ityadau na shabdena samasaha, na tu nai, iti shabdena, nai, iti, na, iti, cha avyayadvayam, dvayorapyarthaha samanaha, dvayorapi arthaha samanaha eva, kintu nana samase nakarasya lopah bhavati, na shabdena samase lopaha na bhavati. Okay, so we have two avyayams here. One is nine, the other one is just na. Both are avyayams, both have the same meaning. Arthaha, dvayorapi arthaha samanaha. Kintu when the samasa is formed with the nai, nakarasya lopaha bhavati. Kintu with regular na, nakarasya lopaha na bhavati. Ataha na ekadha naikadha. Na antariyakam, nantariyakam. Like that, the words are formed. And another thing I would like to mention here is the na, the word nai has 6 different meanings. But the first meaning is sadrishya, means likeness or resemblance, means udaharanartham, abrahmanaha. So he who is like a brahmana, but he is not. Means, say, for example, the general quality of a brahmana is to wear the jandhyam, right? There will be other people also who wear that jandhyam, but maybe they are not brahmanas, like a kshatriya or a vaishya. They wear jandhyam, but they are not brahmanas. But they look or appear like brahmanas. So in that sense, it is used sadrishya, abrahmanaha. The second meaning is abhava, means absence, like how we saw this in the absence, avignaha. Avignaha, in the Avyayi Bhava Samase, Vignanam Abhavaha, iti Avignaha. Okay, that is different. So, Ajnanaha, okay, absence of knowledge. Jnanasya Abhavaha. Bhedaha, the third meaning is Bhedaha, difference or distinction. Apataha, Apataha, na pataha, apataha. Okay, na jnanaha, ajnanaha. That which is not knowledge. In that sense, we can take there. Apataha, that which is not a cloth, something different. Here, bhedaha, it is not absence of cloth. It is, we are saying that it is not a cloth. Okay, it is not simply absence of cloth. So, apataha, saha apataha, that is not a cloth. That is patram, something else. Alpata, that is the fourth meaning of nai. Alpata means a smallness, means like having, not having much. Alpata. So the example here is anudara, having a slender waist. Means where the waist is very slender, like how they describe for beautiful women. Anantaram, aprashastyam. Aprashastyam means a bad quality. Prashastyam nasti in that sense. So, udaharanam akalaha, improper time. Okay, improper time. That time that is not good. Akala vrishtihi bhavati in that sense. Virodha. Another sense, another meaning for nai is indicates virodha, like anitihi. Virodha means opposition, opposite or contrary meaning. Okay, anitihi, immorality, adharmaha. All these come under virodha sense. Okay, so these are the 6 meanings of the word nai. Nai can be used in any of these 6 meanings. Again, the first meaning is a sadrishya, the second meaning is abhava, third meaning is bheda, means showing differentiation, that something is not, what they think. Fourth meaning is alpata, fifth meaning is aprashastya, means not good quality, like akala. And then the sixth meaning is virodha, means showing opposite meaning. So that is with Nai Tatpurusha in the Samasa book. Now let us look Nai Tatpurusha in Geetha Pravesha Pustakam. Nai Samasa. Etani vakyani parishilayata. Kenapi asatyam na vaktavyam. Asatyam. Okay? Na satyam asatyam. Adharmaha vinashasya karanam vartate. Na dharmaha adharmaha. That which is not dharma is called adharma. Vinashasya karanam vartate. It will become the reason for vinashanam. Asandehaha maitri bhavam dradhayati. Asandehaha. Na sandehaha asandehaha. Where there is no doubt. Maitri bhavam dradhayati. So the friendship will become stronger when there is no doubt. Or when there is no, when you have more trust, basically. Avishvasaha sakhyam nashayati. Na vishvasaha avishvasaha. So where there is no vishwasam, the friendship will be destroyed. Bandhunam anagamanam dukkhaya kalpate. So the absence of agamanam nasti, abhavaha. Okay, na agamanam anagamanam caused sadness. Apatuhu loke yashaha na prapnoti. Apatuhu. Na patuhu apatuhu. Patuhu means capability. So having no capability will not bring any yashas in the world. Alpena kalena agnitailasya anupalabdhihi bhavishyati iti kechana vadanti. Alpena kalena, in very near future, agnitailasya means the gasoline. Anupalabdhihi bhavishyati. Na upalabdhihi anupalabdhihi. So it will not be available anymore. Some people say that. Anashvaha ashvasamuhe na shobhate. Na ashvaha anashvaha. That which is not a horse. Ashvasamuhe na shobhate. It will not look good along with other horses. So that is these are the examples of Nai Samasa. Atra samasta padam likhata. Na anyaha ananyaha. Na nindyaha anindyaha. Na ishtam anishtam. Na hitam ahitam. Na nitihi anitihi. Na krodhaha akrodhaha. For ananya anishtam, the Uttarapada is starting with a vowel. In such a case, Nudagama happens, and that is why we have that additional Nakara. Yathodaharanam sthulaksharaihi mudritanam padanam vigrahavakyam likhata. Abhayam sattva samshuddhihi jnana yoga vyavasthitihi. Abhayam, na bhayam, abhayam. Achedyo yamadahyoyam. Akledyo shoshya evacha. Achedyaha adahyaha. Akledyaha ashoshyaha. Achedyaha. Na chedyaha achedyaha. One second. Na chedyaha achedyaha. Adahyaha. Na dahyaha adahyaha. Na kledyaha akledyaha. Na shoshyaha ashoshyaha. So that which cannot be destroyed, chedyaha, broken or split or destroyed. Adahyaha, that which cannot be burnt. Akledyaha, that which cannot be made wet. Ashoshyaha, that which cannot be dried. What is that? It is the Atma. Indriyartheshu vairagyam anahankaraha evacha. Anahankaraha, na ahankaraha, anahankaraha. Ahankara is starting with a vowel, so nudagamaha bhavati. Anichan api varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. Anichan, na icchan, anichan. Again, punaha icchan starts with a vowel, so nudagamaha bhavati. Anityam asukham lokam imam prapya bhajasva mam. Anityam, na nityam, anityam. Sambhavitasya cha akirtihi maranadatirichyate. Akirtihi, na kirtihi, akirtihi. Avachya vadangscha bahun vadishyanti tava ahitaha. Na hitaha ahitaha. Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtati akarmakrit. Akarmakrit. Na karmakrit, akarmakrit. Not even for a second should we stay without doing anything. Asakto hyacharan karma paramapnoti purushaha. Asaktaha. Na saktaha, asaktaha. Saktaha karmani avidvangsaha yatha kurvanti bharata. Avidvangsaha, na vidvansaha, avidvansaha. Avinashi tu tadvidhi yena sarvamidam tatam. Avinashi, na vinashi, avinashi. Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu vibhaktamiva cha sthitam. Avibhaktam, na vibhaktam, avibhaktam means that which is not differentiated from the bhuta, panchabhutas. Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitraha karuna evacha. Adveshta. Na dveshta adveshta. Na iti anyadapi avyayam asti. Tadapi subantena samasam prapnoti. Param tena yada samasah bhavati tada tu nakarasya lopah na bhavati. We studied this in the Samasa book. So na iti, there is another avyayam, na. Okay, which also can be joined with the subanta to make a samasa. But here in this samasa, the nakarasya lopaha na bhavati. In nai, the nakarasya lopaha bhavati. Udaharanani na ekadha naikadha na antariyakam nantariyakam. Yadyapi karmadharaya samasasya anye api bhedaha santi tathapi sankshepa drishtya tesham vivaranam na kritam iti bodhyam. Okay, there are other forms of karmadharaya samasa which we are not going to discuss in this context, is what is given here. So next, the chapter will be on Bahuvrihi. But in Samasa book, we have some more Karmadharaya Samasas or Nai Prabhridaya, means that come under other categories of Tat Purusha are there. We will study those in the Samasa book, okay, in the next class. Let us look at this avadheyam. Etani sarvani nai samasasya udaharanani. Nai. Iti kinchana avyayam. Tat subantena samasam prapnoti. Nai. Ityatra nakarasya naikarasya cha lopaha bhavati. Akara matram shishyate. So only the akara will remain. The nakara and the nakara at the end also will be lost. Etani udaharanani parishilayata. Na yogaha ayogaha. Na bhuktihi abhuktihi. Na sambandha asambandha. Na karta akarta. Na asaktihi anasaktihi. Na udhaha anudhaha. Na ishvaraha अनीश्वरः न एकः अनेकः. एतेषु सर्वेषु उदाहरणेषु पूर्वपदं नै अस्ति. उत्तरपदे आदिमवर्णः केषुचित् व्यञ्जनमस्ति, केषुचित् स्वरः अस्ति. यत्र आदिमः वर्णः स्वरः अस्ति तत्र रूपे कश्चन भेदः भवति. यदि उत्तरपदे आदिमः वर्णः स्वरः अस्ति तर्हि तस्मात् पूर्वं नैः अकारात् परतः न नुड इति वर्णः आगमः भवति. Okay, this also we studied in the Samasa book. So if the Uttarapadam starts with a vowel, then nudagamah bhavati. So akarat pare nakarah bhavati. Na asaktihi anasaktihi. Na ishvaraha anishvaraha. Na udaha anudaha. Na ekaha anekaha. Okay. So with this, we conclude today's class. So actually this class happened, but that day the recording was not working. So the recording did not happen. So I repeated whatever, whatever lesson was covered on that day. I repeated just to get this recording for those who missed the class or for just reference purposes. So that is the reason why you don't hear any other people, anyone else talking or anyone else also being a part of the class for that reason. Okay. So we shall conclude the class with the Shanti Mantram. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat.